Yes, exactly. I'm going to have a game after this when I got my kids to bed for my ogre team. I'm having fun with that. They're so useless, but it's good fun. And I'm
So
not pulling my
basically,
hair out. What was that?
after watching the election, it's basically the same experience.
Yeah, they're all loads of boneheads. That would be correct, yes. Ireland. Oh, that's a long story. I've been here about 15 years now. So I'm basically Irish.
So yeah, you're a native already.
It's a good period of time.
Okay.
G'day. Tweet.
Yep. Sure. Good. Not really. I roll some snakes, but other than that, most of the time, even when a ball was exposed and something, I was mostly in control of the game because even if I don't, even if I get sacked, I generally was in position to just pick it up and go back to. So I would need another snake to actually lose the game, or at least draw it.
Hello.
Probably full screen your thing again because now.
Oh yes, you are small.
That's one.
No need to get personal.
Nope.
No. It's the same. Oh, there we go. Although it was low res.
No. It was good for- no, I know you can do better.
So that's big, but it's very
Yeah.
low resolution.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's better.
Yep.
perfecto. And we've got a fifth in the party chat.
Hello, boy.
Hello.
Yeah.
We've got a union majority now.
Do we really need to do this? I mean, I guess that Urwendor deserves it, but it's painful.
And that game in particular.
But he was a gentleman, so. Doing fine here. I'm a bit late because I was doing a bit of exercise and I lost track of time, sorry. So I'm just sort of breath, but it will be
I'm
okay.
late because I was having a cigarette, which is the opposite of exercise.
You guys can't talk to each other. Basically, you did your thing for nothing. No.
It all balances out. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Well, good. Always it's wonderful, but yeah, it was. I think I was looking for him to score, so I can two turn. Which would mean nothing if he dropped her. He would need to first drop her down, then for scatter to go through my players all the way to the point where he can pick it up, and drop the score. Yeah, that was funny. But if he didn't, I had 2+ to score, and I had a reroll, so it was a 3% to not work out.
Yeah,
Even
we
if
have we haven't barely seen any snake this season so far, right?
yeah, sure. I'm as an elf player, I should not be afraid of snakes. Yeah, that was a lucky part that made the game quite easier. Yeah, he was power up, always power up.
I was going to say you've got the amount of loners of a guy who likes to power up.
Yeah, sure. That's why I get so many loners. Well, not only that, but yeah, Well, not all the things work out as well as they. The guy still served his purpose. If the strip ball wasn't on the field, Nick could have stalled, and so he had to score because I power up. Yep. Yeah, that was actually a bit of a blunder. I could have ordered it better, so I didn't have to do one die into one die and still have the ball protected. But I used a roll there. The first die was a skull. Yeah, again, blunder from my side. I should have put the blitzer one tile to the right, so so the ball couldn't have scattered into crowd, because the block itself was fine. Only way it could have went bad for me is if scattered in the crowd. No, it was right to try to pick it up. It was it, because the best result for him was the black hole trying to pick it up and failing, and ball being locked all the way in the side I cannot pick it up from. So the only mistake in this turn was him not positioning a scoring threat. He used a guard orc for assist on a random irrelevant two dice block instead of having him back to have a scoring threat. So I could do it, any kind of crazy play without being afraid to be scored on. Yeah, that was a nice part. Although I had to buy the loaner, I hope it's the guy who served the was it Blackmore? Because if it's the right guy, I'm fine with buying him. He did fine. Yeah, it was a very important target anyway. Probably was his edge blitzer tackle or something. Level up. It was as you may have guessed from other levels. And wait, it was dodge. Yeah, it wasn't doubles.
That's not a double for Dark Elves, man. Come on. Disgraceful recapping. Look at that. You'd never get that over in 2B.
Oh,
It's all bad.
recap.
Dismissed. Actually. Hi, the Dr. Nick, by the way. I'm sorry you can't be here.
Yeah, Dr. Nick, I have something special for you later. I will post a highlight or how's this clip from. I had a good clip today. Imperium is a font of creativeness, unlimited.
Whoa, what happened there?
You know this moment in which you want to go to the corner of the room and make yourself a ball and cry? Well, it was much worse than that. Okay, it was all I remember is that there was a very short kick early in the game that he failed to I guess that he failed to pick up because he was either too far away or he didn't dare to try, and he put 3 players on the ball. That's not bad. That's
3
not
players.
bad. Okay,
But
but then I could hit one of them out, and being in a throw right, you know, every hit on a throw right is a removal, so it was chaos. And then I used the IG5 elf to do the magic for a 3+ pickup, something like that, and then dodge away, and then I was all safe with the ball, with most of his team in the other side of the pitch, and I decided, hey, I still have rerolls, I'm going to make a vanity pass, you know? And I made a vanity pass, and the pass was good. But the catch, yeah, well,
Couldn't
the
kill
catch,
that, yeah.
I have to say, Viking,
for a
I
catcher
mixed.
with an inbuilt reroll because of catch, snaked. And it went, and the scatter was also bad because it went out of bounds, out of the field. And then the send in of the ball was in the middle of the Camry team. And it was like, oh crap. So I had the best situation in the world, and now I have the worst situation in the world. And from that point onwards, everything went to hell. And that's the summary of the game. Pretty much.
Yeah, I watched that game, and I was like, that pass. I was like, oh, that changed the whole game for you. You're right. I think if you hadn't made that pass, you were in a great position. It just seemed like the kind of really risky thing that I would probably do. Yeah, which is usually not a good thing. Yeah, no, and after that, it was difficult. It was difficult watching. Just like everything that could go wrong did seem to go wrong after that.
I just remember else being removed, sorry, left, right, and center. You know, this was the kind of game. I think that I'm joining the Harrington miserable club of elves because my guys the only thing they do consistently is failing, which is stupid.
Well,
And
they all
I
have
mean,
it.
I can't blame myself for the vanity pass in turn 1, but come on, it's a vanity pass with an inbuilt reroll with an extra reroll for the pass.
Yeah, I don't
And-
think it was.
and
I mean,
the
it was.
tournament
It wasn't that
huge.
risky, was it? It was just
You know, it was
extremely
just
bad
okay.
luck.
I'm
But
pro
it
elf.
was-
I can do a vanity pass. It's just I have rerolls. The ball is super secure. He's not going to be able to reach. I can go through anywhere. I have the ball in a GT5 player or in a super cover Elite 4 player with dots, and then it exploded. And then in my next offense, because he had to score in like turn 3. Yeah, I wanted to put pressure on him to force him to score early or as early as possible. So I could have a chance to counter score, but then it didn't go well. I got blitzed. I think I got blitzed at some point in this game also. Blitz or being blitzed was the meme of the week for me because I played a lot of games, something like 10, and I got like 8 blitz against. It was stupid, and this one was painful. I did not score in the first half, and I started the second half with like 6 elves because the rest were broken.
7 casualties that's pretty hard to play a game around.
And only 1 actual casualty. So
I mean, yeah, the team looks great, but the result of the game was
Great,
horrible.
but performs terrible. It's dreadful. I mean, I'm new with elves. It's normal. I make mistakes. I don't know how these boys work, but come on. Nobody told me that the pro elves came with a bucket of ones.
It's the fact that mistakes can be so like that snake, the snaked catch. if you'd caught that, you'd be like in a really good place to win that game. And because you rolled a double one, suddenly it's all completely gone. It was all for nothing.
Yeah,
And
it
it
was
just-
double one into 3 out of 8 scatter. And, 3 out of 8 scatter only.
with the sideline.
Just skip the turn. You don't have to pass every turn.
Oh, you do have to pass every turn.
Yeah, Bansi, you are dark elf. You don't understand how this works with trolls. But anyways, I mean, it was a free pass from an agility. It was very sunny. That's true. -1 to pass, but the ball was in the hands of an agility 5 player. So it was a 2+ pass into a 2+ with inbuilt reroll for extra SPP because I needed 3 SPPs of this player to get his 3rd level. And
I would have done the same thing. I think, 99 times out, 97 times out of 100, that works completely fine. I'd do it every time. It's because Khemri didn't have amazing dice. It's just Viking Cup had extremely bad dice.
I remember amazing removals.
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess
I mean,
you roll
I
your own
usually
armor
play
dice,
with
right? So that's
halflings.
technically
I play with halflings, and I get less halflings removed than these elves.
7 is grim. I think like
I mean,
getting
7 in a
5
game.
removed is a bad game. 7 is horrendous.
But that was really stupid because I lost the game real hard and I got 3 levels.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah, I guess so. I just realized that we are sharing the screen. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we've been looking at your lovely team
Ah,
this whole time. Have you
okay.
taken these levels? Can we analyze your skill choices? Well, we can wait. There's no reason to do it later. It's fine. It's just so excited.
Well, this time we rolled normals for the first time in the history of this team. So I actually think that rolling so many doubles and stats early on has been detrimental for the performance of the team.
Definitely, I agree with that. Yeah.
That's really needed. So, anyways, I got Marvin Meteor is the guy with Mighty Blow and add-on guard, which he basically never uses. But yeah, he's the Mighty Blow guy, so I gave him tackle because
Very nice.
it's a killer, is the hitter, so tackle is suitable. And then if he levels again, it will be either dodge or plus strength or something stupid like that.
Probably plus strength, knowing your team.
Then Hannah is the first blodger of the team, which is nice.
Very good.
No, I was so angry at the moment, being outblocked, outcast, outbashed by every team in the league, that I decided that an extra block would come in handy, and I gave Lucy block also. So I know that this is not the standard approach with catchers, with elf catchers,
It's a
but
third
yeah, but as a safety, I think she can work with that.
It's definitely, it's fine. You'll
And
probably
block
get
is
dodge next anyway, right?
block is a really strong skill also, and dodge is very nice. But we are already in the moment in which tackle is a thing in the leagues.
Maybe wrestle. Yeah, that's probably the only two it would be, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, 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 I
It was Wrestle. Look at that. That's the kind of genius stuff.
Wrestle
bring
is
me in
away
for-
from skill and Skelly.
Player.
You want more dirty player.
Oh no, it wasn't me.
Yes. Well, just cheering for not being that level, not being second dirty player, because
It's so bad. Dirty player was the right choice. And everybody knows that.
well, he has 14 players against my Dark Elf team, so
I don't know if Bamsi, if you have been in the league for long and you know a player called Gengar. It's a very famous Kenry coach who doesn't skip a turn without fouling, even with the Tom Guardians. We have seen Tom Guardians fouls in playoffs.
well,
Repeatedly.
yeah, sure.
But he has been to playoffs. He's like he is. I think he's a step above Arabi in terms of game. He because Arabi just literally doesn't try to win the game, whereas I think Gengar is like, I'm gonna foul every time, but I'll try and win while I'm here.
Yes. Yeah, I gotta be honest here. I was a little desperate, so I scummed a wizard, and,
Nice.
and a bribe. Yeah, I didn't do much. I had a ton of money which I wasn't using. I didn't. The bribe was reasonably ineffective. The wizard was actually fantastic in the second half. I was already up, and I used it on my drivey, and I think I removed 2 players and stunned another with it, and it was basically game over at that stage. But it was a tight game. It was a typical undead game, grinding, not exactly exciting. I think the key thing is for me, I blitzed mostly with whites. And Pingy, the Vanguard Strength Zombie, actually moved and did things. So that was great fun. Yeah, I was horrified watching that recap. I watched it with my son, and he thought it was the funniest thing ever.
I mean, he was doing a job. He didn't need to move around. He was locking down those 9 squares of the pitch.
Yeah, no, it was a tough game, but I was pretty happy with how it went. I felt mostly in control. I'm not the most experienced Blood Bowl player, which I think is fairly evident in the way I play. And probably not the best Blood Bowl player, which I think is also pretty evident in the way I play. But I just like to have fun, and I'm pretty happy with the way the team's going at the moment. Yeah, I was lucky with the kick. I mean, the kick was perfect. Especially, I think he failed the first pickup, and that just put so much pressure on him, and he really struggled to get back from that. Yeah, I haven't had much luck with my GFIs in this season. But yeah, failed GFI with no reroll for the touchdown, so that was frustrating. Especially as I think I made a pass to get there as well. Yeah, but no, I could have easily been 2-0. I was pretty close to scoring in that first half, and the second half was reasonably straightforward. I thought, especially after the fireball destroyed half of his positioning. Oh God, that happened all the time. Yeah, that was. Oh, sorry, my daughter's just here. You can brush your teeth, hon. Yeah, that actually did happen quite a bit. I was getting very confused for a while. Thanks.
I'm going to guess it's going to be guard, right?
Yeah. I wasn't lucky enough to roll double, so it is guard. Yeah.
Really needs a fake skill. I need cheat.
Guessing could be more guard here as well. 3 for 3. Going great.
I like that. Oh, ACDC was dead. Dead
Oh. Ooh. I could never rag on these. I love both of these characters.
Oh,
that's sad.
stun. Turn 2. Yeah. Well, I could have easily stalled the first half. It was a kind of weak push, but well, he both rolled bad dice and didn't really make blocks that would have stopped chaos. So yeah, unfortunate. He just won.
Yes. Are these all default names? I wasn't sure. As aged Agassi. Is that? No, that is, I think, because I think it's too long to be a person one. This is what you expect from Rookie Nurgle versus Rookie Chaos, isn't it? Really. Also, what is up with Dreamguard, man? That's as many loners as Booms. That's
That's not really Luna. Well, they're just MNGs.
okay. So his team is still fairly.
At least 3 MNGs on him in my game.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, that's not so bad, is it? Yeah. But I wouldn't go that far. I feel like it's okay, but it's hardly wowing anybody. I think.
Well, ReBBL has his way of doing things, and that's perfectly fine. I like. I mean, it's not a pun. I mean, he tends to think diagonally sometimes, and that's also creative and that works. So I like that he has gotten some block in the pieces, especially in the warriors. Block Mighty Blow is not my cup of tea. Maybe it would be block guard, but yeah, and then I should have for sure gotten Mighty Blow goat first skill. You know that you need a Mighty Blow player, Mighty Blow blitzer in this team. No, that's too slow. I mean,
All apple pies rearing his head.
yeah, you have to go. I like going the all apple pies way with one blitzer, and then you can got some block. I would have, I would have, I would like to see a wrestle piece in this team also. So once you have a hitter and you have a sacker, you can develop the rest of the team normally with block, guard, mighty blow stuff. But dirty player is not really
60.
needed early on because your team simply fails consistently. Yeah, the waters look great. That's so good. Block
That
is a very good
seems like a
skill.
fair guess.
No, he took
No.
he got a strength.
Oh boy!
He got a strength.
It's either strength or block on.
Oh boy! Block is 2 SPPs away from leveling, and
Yeah.
in 2 games he can get a cast.
Yeah.
I don't mind if he
Strength 5
if
warrior
he
is
levels
amazingly
after
good.
my game.
You can do like double tentacles now as well, can't you? Which is
Yeah, but it's
fun.
going to be long. It's going to take because you need block first and probably second guard.
And then you also want stand firm as well.
And so it's like fourth skill at best. Depends.
Expensive, isn't it, early on? But you got a lot of winnings. That's nice.
Sorry, that was my daughter.
Well, the first is not a question, and the second is simply development. This has been a really poor season results wise. Development wise, I can't complain. I've got very nice levels here and there, and I think it's like 4 or 5 levels since I joined the div. It's not bad. Marvin is amazingly good. Michael, we need to develop him somehowish. The catchers are shaping nicely. Ian has become something different than a thrower. He's not a thrower anymore. He's a semi-blitzer, a backup solution. And yeah, Yeah, the problem now is that I don't have enough players to protect too many positionals, right? So
That's a
the
very
rule of
good point.
six, I cannot fulfill it. So I'm going always to expose one of these six. Plus, if I get a rookie thrower, it's going to be a candy in the door of a school.
Where is lineman? First, his armor 8. Wait, what? Oh, they armor 7 as well.
Oh no, of course, it's Pro Elf Life. So I guess that for the moment, I will stick with the team as it is now. I will try to get some more development. I need to develop the rookie blitzer for sure, and I would like to get Bloods or Wrestle in Barbara for sure. And let's see. Yeah, let's see, and let's see what happens when we fight for the CP Cup ticket. Oh, so they both are in the app ones.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought there was like 3 Sippy Cups for the training grounds or something. Has that changed? It was mooted as an idea.
I have to double check that.
Yeah, I think they changed it again, but I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me. I'm not an admin.
I no, I
Edit
remember
this bit
that
out.
in the poll, end of season poll with suggestions and stuff, I proposed to have the training grounds, to have something, a surprise in the training grounds as a motivation, for the people who want there not to play just for sheer development, which is fine, but means that your season is over at half season, which is not ideal. So maybe one ticket or two there. I don't remember. Where is this?
I think they were. I'm gonna do some.
There was. I
Yeah,
remember, but I don't remember where is.
I'm gonna go look it up while you guys talk about the important things.
Waffling is good.
Yeah, so this is my first season in Rebel. So won the last 2 out of my 3 games after a pretty rough start. I was pretty nervous when I started playing, and didn't. I played pretty poorly. I'm still playing reasonably poorly, but perhaps slightly less poorly. So I'm optimistic in the next game against Nurgle. I think there's still a good time to catch them. They're still pretty underdeveloped. I think I've got a good chance there. The Orcs are a bit scarier. If I got one win out of the next 2, I'd be happy, and then try and develop the players a little bit more. I need to get I want to try and get a bit more SP on my ghouls and on the mummies and on the whites. Probably look to get tackle on one of the whites. I haven't really thought too much yet about what other skills I'd be looking for, but yeah, I don't take this too seriously. I always play to win, which is important, but I just like to have a bit of fun as well.
I think it's nice. And there's Viking Cups is posted. There are 3 Challenger Cup tickets for the best performing training grounds teams in GMan. I think this Undead team looks good. It's got because Undead start quite well anyway, and you've got basically a level on all the positionals. And it seems like you got a good approach. You got to try and win, but don't take it too seriously. Is definitely the way to go, I think.
Yeah.
And they tend to perform super well early in the first season for sure. In the second 2, the third they start to struggle a little bit in my experience when they start facing teams with Claw Mighty Blow.
But hey,
And
I'd play a team that's struggling after 5 seasons. It's allowed.
yeah,
Give it a
okay,
go
it's
if you
fine.
enjoy it.
But it's not the same when you struggle since game one. Than when you struggle,
My team has never been good, that's true.
I'm gonna have to sign off now, guys. I need to put my daughter to bed, but it's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Thank
Nice to speak to you.
Cheers.
I'm glad you're sticking with the pronunciation, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm recapping Div 2, and one of the scariest teams in there is a Nurgle team, which I believe lost every single one of both of its first full 2 seasons. Every single game, and now it's amazing. So yeah, it's fine to have an absolutely horrific first season. It's nothing at all. Even a second season, totally fine. Can't believe we poor Patriot man. Cut down his prime.
It's
Yeah,
looking very nice. Very, very nice.
I'm surprised that Werewolf didn't pick up anything after Mighty Blow yet.
Yeah, unless that's a recent pickup, you'd think he'd be priority number 1.
The punching bug of the group of Wolf, our division. So of course he wasn't present for some games. Well, actually, he was. It's 8 games played. So
He's been there. He might have been lying on the floor getting fouled for all of those 8 games, but
yeah.
Yeah, seems likely. Unless he only started with 1, you never know. That ghoul is very nice as well. Blodge guard, fantastic.
Oh, I gave it guard. Ow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's fine. He gets sidestep. Who cares?
It's very tasty.
How many of the first place go to?
Elf Isolation, that's a good team name. Just seeing that there. Well done. Very topical.
Okay, so unless something weird happens, we probably know who gets playoff tickets. see. Strength Tomb Guardian.
Yeah, any dodge you can get on Khemri is nice. Having a tackle is very nice, and the strength on Tomb Guardian is a hoot. Have they played each other?
Well, yeah, we're playing each other, so unless it's a draw, I won't get.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I kinda am okay with drawing here. I think if I draw here, I'm still almost guaranteed to be whatever top place you need. So I won't go too far, but well, I guess I always do. Anyway, and I have good chances to win or draw, let's say. Win is slightly more likely, but draw is definitely possible. I'm not breaking in the cage, so if I want to win a game, I need to stop him from scoring, and that depends mostly on removals. Yep. And kick, if kick lands in whatever backlines, it's already half of the job done, etc., etc.
No.
Classic
So what's-
brain lord.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't actually seen either of these teams in the flesh. I got absolutely no clue.
I'm almost certain Nick is winning this.
Ooh. What time's that scheduled in for? It's too far away to work out. Sunday, a good game day. I've got a prediction for this one.
You do?
Well, I think Viking Cup's going to win this game. I think it's all going to come right for him. I dream if I might get a third touchdown of the season, but I just think it's all going to work out for Viking Cup finally. He's going to not snake any lovely vanity passes. Rookie Chaos is famously the best matchup possible for Pro Elves. It's time. I lost to Orcs as well this week, so I have to take it back. Orcs are good against Pro Elves now, apparently. But this is even better than Orcs. This is your chance.
I don't know. His chaos team is not bad, and he's a good coach, and he's stronger than me, and stronger than I. He has no tackle, but he has mighty blow, so he can go for attrition on my linemen, on my non-dodge players. And well, it's going to depend on the removal game. I will try my best. If I can't win, I will try to get a draw, because I really need to develop this is very stupid what I'm going to say, but it's something that it's punishing me a lot. I need more fun factor in my team.
Damn, I've never heard anyone say that before.
Yeah, this
Isn't
is very
fun factor
stupid,
detrimental?
but
I have girls.
yeah, 3 fun factor after 8 games means that yeah, I mean, everybody's going to win you the fame role early in the game, so they will have a bonus both in events and in winnings. And without winnings, I cannot get more players,
That lovely second thrower.
for example. So many levels.
What a consolation.
Very not about. I think that the Elves versus Chaos game will be decided on mostly on amount of alcohol intake by Viking Cop.
Well, I drink. I did. That's also one thing that I do consistently.
Well,
Drink
yeah,
water.
I've seen you like in your setups. You expose your Mr. Thrower with 4 strength, and
That was a small mistake. It was. I'm not used to the models of the Pro Elves, so I confused the lineman with the thrower, with the catcher actually. So
uh,
yeah, but that was a game also.
Yeah, there's a very gradual leaning hierarchy in the Pro team.
The Apo non Apo game. Yes, I remember that.
Oh no, yeah.
La noche me confunden mucho.
Season 1 Nurgle. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Obviously, yeah, he's getting better. He's not going to be a complete pushover. The technicals will be fun, but there's a lot of ghouls, and they can't really do anything about them. Yeah, I'd be happy with 3 SCP on a new Pestigo if I was Lodiella as my sort of grand total out of the game. Maybe a Kaz if I'm feeling lucky.
we may be forgetting that Aldiala might bring in a wizard.
He's got quite a lot of inducements, actually, isn't he? Nurgle's inducements game is famously not good, but he's got a lot of money, £250 to play with.
Well,
It's going to be less because of the new
so I still think that Kiwi Boy needs to make some, basically try to lose the game to actually lose it. But
Yeah, that's fair.
if he gets meteored and all 3 ghouls die, then it's quite possible. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I would pay money to watch that. You're ahead of me,